What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So everybody wants to know what the hell is going on with the Bitcoin strategic reserve. Now, people are left disappointed somewhat. I have a different view, but I'll give you my views in a minute. Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, I also have the hottest chain with the hottest place where you can absolutely print money if you position yourself right. And I want to talk about, of course, today we've got a very important summit happening. The market has somewhat reacted to this Trump strategic Bitcoin reserve in a muted manner. Of course, the charts are down, but overall, if you're looking out more than the immediate week or few days, then you'll start to see how we can get one more large pump for altcoins and then get the hell out of here and ride the next wave again to 2028. So anyway, guys, smash a like if you're new, and I'll give you my full opinion. Now, the key here is the reason why this has already been priced in. That's why crypto is running in the last few days. Now, this is where the key is. So the US will not sell. This is key. This is very key, guys. The US will not sell Bitcoin deposited in reserve. Okay. And of course, Trump is just 4 years ago said that Bitcoin seems like a scam. Now says he plans to make the US the crypto capital of the world. And that's happening today with the first crypto summit in the White House. So again, we expected this to be sell the news. I did say that, but if you've got a longer term vision in crypto, this stuff will not bother you, because this weekend we go into CME gaps. All kinds of mayhem happens over the weekend. So you really can't trust the market at the moment. But what you can do is to position yourself, for the long run in crypto, in good projects. And definitely the chain that I'm going to talk about will do a lot of that for you, print money for you. So let's continue with this. So Sachs said, of course, digital Fort Knox for cryptocurrency. Guys, this is overall bullish. This is ridiculously bullish. I mean, who would have thought that this is even possible a few years ago? It directs the full accounting of the federal government's digital reserve, which Sachs said that it's estimated to be around 200,000 Bitcoin alone. That's worth 17 billion in today's prices. It was unclear how the new stockpile will benefit Americans, but Sachs said it will not cost the payers a dime. Now, of course, the market has obviously priced this in. His implication that the US government would not buy, and this is key, led to the prices of the world's largest cryptocurrency to fall by more than 5%. Again, the market had already priced this in. This is sell the news. It should theoretically be very positive in the long run. And again, crypto going mainstream, there is some kind of detachment between reality in terms of what's happening for crypto and, again, all of this manipulation. And you can see that the market is absolutely in, again, under 11%. You got Sonic here, you got Aave, which has been running well. But I did expect this, and I did say in yesterday's video that this was the ultimate, this was what's going to happen anyway. And this obviously goes to a larger point in terms of like Ethereum sentiment, and it's never been this low, right? The social sentiment for Ethereum has never been as low as it is right now. So at the end of the day, just to let you know, I mean, strategic Bitcoin reserve, so very bullish long term. Of course, it has to be bullish. It was more than priced in the short term, hence the decline. News is as good as the market should have hope for. BTC dominance is done for a while. So here we go. Traders got extremely bearish on the news, and it's not a catalyst for shouldn't be. It's not a catalyst for a major drop, nor should it be. But of course, the fact that we've dropped, the fast drop on the news was leverage driven. Guys, Bitcoin there's big money in Bitcoin. It's hyper liquid. It's actually, of course, it accounts for 60% of all of crypto, but Bitcoin is like what do you call it? It's like a cold war. Big players are playing this game, and that fast drop, of course, to obviously interpret that. And now we turn our eyes to Friday's White House summit. Now, overall, you can see that obviously leverage has actually, shorts have been largely, the shorts have already largely unwound. So we're not expecting maybe any more, but you never know. and you got to keep your eyes and ears peeled to see this market. Now, this goes to a deeper thing here, where crypto by and large anyway, if you're one of these people holding the smaller caps, look at the annihilation of the top 100. You know, you got stuff like you've got Ethereum, you've got 40% XLM, 40% Ondo, you've got 39.1% Solana, Sui 35%, and the list of carnage goes on. Doge 55%, even though that Doge is mentioned more than any other cryptocurrency because of course, Elon Musk. So you can see the annihilation here for cryptocurrencies has been absolutely brutal across the board. Hence why the micro caps we hold stand no chance in the face of a 50-60% decline of large large caps in the top 100. Okay, and then obviously if you look at the overall open interest was nuked back to pre-Trump levels. So late longs are gone. Funding rates has reset absolutely to the bottom here, and of course spot buyers need to step in and of course send this again. But it's going to be an interesting time. I am prepared for a long cycle, because if you look at the evaluation of Atlanta Fed's GDP here in real estimate for 2025 Q1, they revised it. It was at a plus 3%, nearly 3.4%. In their estimate showed the GDP was growing. And now after the revision, the estimate shows a minus 2.4%. So all is not well overall. And, of course, that leads us to the Fed watch. Now, May could be a possibility, and the overall May targets have actually, or the overall May, the estimate has gone from 28% a week ago to 50% likely that the Fed will cut. Right? Good thing. That is very, very bullish, guys. So if they, of course, if they don't cut, then we don't know where we're going to be. But it looks like it's going to be potentially 50% chance. There is a 50% chance that the Fed watch or Fed will cut in May. That's very, very bullish. And of course, this leads me to my next point, which is looking at the DEX volumes of Solana. The vast majority of the entire chain is actually made up of meme coins. Now, the next chain I'm going to talk about is going to print us pretty good money. And I think, there's every reason to hope that whatever that's happened in Solana will happen to this chain. And we'll talk about that. So this is not the first time we see news related to the pump and dump regarding Bitcoin. So 2019 here, you've got, of course, the Trump's first presidency. And of course, you had two famous candles there. 2025, the candle was very similar. So history is repeating itself. So the chances are we will have a great, another great run. But this is bullish for crypto, guys. Right. So overall, I'm bullish long term. And you can see here the price of Bitcoin's stochastic RSIs are in oversold territories. We do have some scenarios on where that price is going to move. But if you look at this, we've had this period where Bitcoin dominance just literally from kind of all the way back from December 22 all the way to late summer. Bitcoin dominance was just literally going up, and then we had this respite, another little respite, but gradually we've been going up. Now, at the moment, what I'm looking at is I'm not looking at any short time frames. I'm purely concentrated on the longer time scales, and you can see here, this is a very, very promising. The candles are getting weaker. We may actually see a reverse here for Bitcoin dominance, or to chill for a bit and then ultimately reverse. But I think the dominance is going to be quite interesting to watch. Maybe we go sideways for a bit, but I do believe that Bitcoin dominance will come down. And this is exactly what we need, guys. This is what caused the largest alt season so far that we've had in 2021, lasting a nice little period here. So that's what we need to see. This is a period of, from here to the lows here, that's about 200 days, right? 45% decline overall. So we wait and see, see if that happens. But overall, I do like this idea whereby the price of Bitcoin tops at around 140 this cycle. We then come down to bear market lows of around 45 to about $50,000 before ultimately the next cycle heading up to $200 or $300,000. And then, of course, by the end of the decade, $1 million Bitcoin is priced in. So look at the longer term outlook. And another thing that's encouraging me right now is this demand zone. This is the support levels for absolutely the USDT dominance. And I can see a weakening USDT dominance at some point where we are going to come down and start an alt season. So what do we do? What chain am I talking about? How can we take advantage? And I'm already encouraged by the fact that even if you look at all of the things that's happened, 50% of all volume on Solana is made from meme coins. There are no such thing as fundamental projects. All of these large layer ones are dying and finding a way to have a casino built on top of them. Don't believe anything else. Now, what is the money flow likely to be in the next leg up? There is one chain and there's one opportunity that presents itself very, very clearly, and that's the SUI ecosystem. So I do think that there are a few SUI ecosystem plays that you can play with and print SUI, even if you've missed SUI, right? Free SUI down the line has been my campaign. And when I bought Lofi the other day, I posted this at $18, $19 million in the Discord. It's now $28 million, right? So just understand, if we do the comparison game, Solana meme coins, 5 to 7 Solana meme coins made up the top 100 cryptocurrencies. If you believe that SUI is going to be the next place where the action happens, the casino happens, I guarantee you 1 or 2 of their meme coins will go to $1 billion. All right. We will definitely go to $1 billion. Now, the first candidate for me would be Lo-Fi, right? So there's this obviously breaking news yesterday that World Liberty Finance has been buying SUI. We know that's obviously been happening. And of course, there is a lot going on in the SUI ecosystem. So what I would suggest you do is look at the top 100. If we look at the 2 projects, first of all, everybody should own the DEX, the #1 DEX. Now, what I love about CETUS protocol is that CETUS is a $75 million market cap cryptocurrency. It's the leading DEX on the SUI blockchain. The prices have been beaten down, but $56 million of volume is what it carries. Okay. When things get back to normal, you are looking at a Jupiter or a Radium type, $1 billion plus market valuation for the #1 DEX on this chain. Don't be silly. You got to grab some CETUS, not financial advice, but that is an absolute printer, in my opinion. And that's how CETUS is going to run. So trade volume, 46 billion, 11 million accounts, and a all-time trades of 106 million. I think this is a steal at the current price of around 10, 11 cents. And if the market pulls back, listen, you're looking at Radium or Jupiter right here. I know there's, of course, Terbos Finance, there's Navi Protocol, there's other DeFi, there's SuiLend, there's DBook. But I would say this is how I would go. This is almost 1-to-1 market cap to volume. I think this is a fantastic one for accumulation at any given moment, guys, especially at these prices. And the other one that I'm talking about is Lo-Fi the Yeti. Now, the thing about Lo-Fi is this is the easiest printer of real SUI down the line. All right. So free SUI, if you're looking for free SUI down the line, or if you have missed SUI altogether, I'm not talking about F Jerry, but they do have this massive partnership with of course F Jerry, which is a 40 million plus community across all their brands. And this is huge. This is absolutely huge for this particular project. All right. So listen, it is this is not financial advice, but I do feel like if it goes to $1 billion from where it is right now, you'd be printing around almost 45 to 50x. It's insane. If this thing goes to $2 billion market cap, you would hit 100x from $28 million at 2.8 million. Now, Pepe is obviously an example. Like I said, if the Solana money comes over here and you know, Sui starts having the run that it should, then I do believe, just like we did with Toshi, we will be printing heavy with this one. So of course, there's other more volatile assets here in terms of the overall meme coins. There's stuff like Tardy, FUD, yeah, all of that stuff. But the blue chip right there is definitely lo-fi. Now there is one called Sudang, the Hippo, and this has a crazy volume to market cap, of course. But I'm picking two projects here. If I was to go all in on two projects, if I even miss Sui, luckily I hold some Sui, the community holds Sui, but if I never had Sui today and I wanted a hedge, I would go Cetus Protocol, lo-fi, thank you very much, thank me later, because this is absolutely going to run and going to print. Nothing is guaranteed in cryptocurrency, but when I see stuff like this, and then people mess about with like, oh yeah, you know, what about this, what about that? No. You get the #1 meme coin, you get the #1 DEX. Thank you very much. Don't mess about with anything else. And of course, this is not a $6 million because Blob was running before, FUD was running before. But I'm telling you, the backers and whoever's behind this, this is the chosen baby. So as much as I don't like meme coins, I do love chain leaders. You're looking at Brett previously, you're looking at Toshi, you're looking at I don't know what the hell is going on with Foxy, but I'm hoping Linear Foxy with their credit card also picks up at some point. But go get the #1 DEX. Go get the #1 meme, and you don't have to sweat Sui. So that's a very powerful message, guys, and that is going to make you money further down the line. And for those of you in my Discord, obviously, where apathy is quite high, you got a lot of disgruntled people there, just, you know, not into crypto anymore or just complaining about how the market is. Guys, at the end of the day, if you imagine, you know, you got stuff like Kaspa at 7 cents, you know, what do you expect our low caps to do, right? So yeah, AVAX has also been running super hard. Axelar just had the announcement of a news where AXL is going to be having a Grayscale ETF as well. That's a very, very good, very good news for AXL. And they have definitely gone into the $1 billion TVL. So AXL is now a $1 billion TVL project. So not by market cap, but in terms of the overall bullishness for this one, Canary Capital has filed a paperwork for exchange traded fund tracking. Sorry, it was in Grayscale, it was Canary Capital. Of course, that is a major news for Axelar, because if you look at the metrics here, guys, what you see is 1 billion TVL hitting the top 10 blockchains. Canary Capital creates Canary AXL Trust, 1 billion grant for U Waterloo AI blockchain lab and Stable Labs USDX. So there's a lot. It's a very good time to be in Axelar, to buy Axelar below 50 cents, below 45 cents, even below 40 cents, guys. All right. So that's the long and short of the overall news. But I've just given you 3 cryptocurrencies, whether it's AXL, whether it's CETUS, whether it's lo-fi, and of course Avalanche is also cooking in meme coins. Guys, this is the time to be in crypto. I don't care what anyone says. I am here for the long run. Look at this stuff, top 10. If this could hit, potentially, I mean, this could go to $20. Not financial advice, but even if it goes to $10 from here, man, you're winning. And I do believe stuff like this will be having a great run, guys. So yeah, other things as well. If you look at the likes of, let's go to the bubbles. So if you look at, you know, let's look at other things that are valuable at the moment. You've got Axelar here. This is the top 200 of cryptocurrencies. So you are sure to get attention at this level. Absolutely sure. These are just, you know, ones fighting to go into the top 100. You got Beam. I do believe the market cap has come all the way down to 356 million. That is a massive steal, guys. $6,000 right now gets you a million tokens. You got Aerodrome Finance at 59 cents, 400 million. That's a good 15x project right there. You've got Morpho, which has been super solid, and I do like this retracement. Okay, tokenomics are not ideal, but 375 million. I think this will be a very, very big cryptocurrency in the base chain. So that's how I would play, man. Anyway, guys, virtual protocol as well, below $1. Last time it was, 74 cents. Insanity, guys. DCA, buy what you need to buy. This is not being financial advice, but I do believe that out of the videos that I'm doing, some of you will be hitting home runs, guys. Smash a like. Let me know what you're buying. Let me know how you coping, and let me know your overall outlook. But crypto is incredibly bullish long term, guys. Don't fall for the gloom, guys. Stay in the market. Take care.